Hi again, my name is Lillian. Welcome to Chabanji, my YouTube channel. So, on here we talk about business, finance, and life in general. Anybody who's new, who's watching for the very first time, welcome aboard. And those of you who are returning. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about information overload. I hope you know where I'm going with this. Information overload is basically we're living in a world where we are bombarded with so much information. And the danger to that is that you end up being confused. For you to be able to overcome that information overload, you've got to have to put steps in place to be able to overcome all this information because there's so much information out there. I mean, statistics show that at the moment there's like 500 million blogs that are published every single day. Just think about it. Blogs published every single day, and this is going to be all around anything: fashion, food, animals, um, health, diet. There's so much. But the number one thing that is going to help you to overcome all of this is to be able to have a goal. Once you know what you're looking for, what you want in life, it makes it so much easier to narrow down what you need to do, what blogs you need to be reading, what vlogs you need to do you need to be watching, what podcasts you need to be listening to, and what YouTube channel you're going to be listening to or watching. There's so many things out there that are going to be misleading or very confusing. Now, the number one thing is when it comes to information, you have to use that information to your own benefit. What do you actually want from that information? What do you want to use that information for? I'll give you an example. When I was at uni and I was trying to edit all my assignments, I didn't know how to put page numbers on my documents. I did it, and then with my covering page, it also included a page. So I was confused on how to do that. So I went on YouTube, good old YouTube. I went on YouTube and I saw how I could do that. Now, in that incident, information was on a need to know basis. I don't have to subscribe to that channel for further information because I'm not going to be using that information further down the line. It's for that particular time. So information is used on a need to know basis. And then the other thing as well is around goal setting. Where do you want to be in life? I follow financial channels, and the financial channels that I follow are UK based. Reason is I can relate to them. So when they talk about side hustles, the things that are going to be that I can do, I can work from home. They don't need any of my income or capital at all, apart from me being able to do that role or that task. Is because they're based here in the UK, so I can relate when talk about things. Whereas if somebody if I was following a financial channel in the US, they might be talking about things that I'm not going to be able to do or accomplish because they are not based here. So that's another factor that you need to be considering. Can you relate to these people? Yes, you might be able to follow them for certain aspects around finance, but not necessarily everything that they tell you. So you look at the thumbnail and that will tell you whether that topic is going to be of relevance to you, if you know what I mean. So it's not necessarily just following people because, oh, it's a financial channel. What are you getting from them? What are these things going to help you get to or are they going to help you achieve your financial goal or your financial plan? Are you following in that direction? Is that what you want to do? And also when it comes to social media, I love fashion. I don't know whether you've noticed that. Jewelry and all those things, as you can see with my earrings, so I can come in closer, you can see my, or if it's not blinged out, I don't like it. I do have those, simple jewelry, but I love a lot of bling bling, and you can see all my piercings. Anyway, so I follow some channels, or some people only because they are fashion channels, or it's got to do with jewelry and all of that, because I love jewelry, and I love a good bargain as well. So if you know of any good place where I could buy good and cheap jewelry, let me know. I know. By good and cheap, I mean, is it affordable to me? So things like that. So I follow these channels and fashion channels. I love fashion as well. I follow for the fashion tips and hacks and how you can buy from different websites at a cheaper price. Because like I said, I'm not about spending my money for things that are not going to be really, that I can't, there's no value to them apart from me wearing the clothes and wearing the jewelry, and that's about it. And there's no more value to those things. So that's why I need to have a good bargain around those things. So another thing that I did do with my to try and minimize how much information I take in is when I'm working on my business or at work, my phone is on airplane mode only because there is no income cost. That is to alert anybody who knows me or who my family, my friends, they know if they try to ring me, I'm going to be at work, I'm going to be asleep, or I'm doing something that's important, might be a meeting or something. So they'll ring and they know, okay, she's doing something, that's why she's not picked up, or she'll ring back or text me later. So I put my phone on airplane mode. So another reason why I did that is because when I was working for doing some, training, online training, any online course, every 5-10 minutes I'm looking at my phone. I'm scrolling through all the Instagram feeds and YouTube. I might be looking, a video might come through, a notification that some person that I'm following has uploaded a video, and I need to go and watch it. So I'll be like, oh, watch later. I'll click on that. Oh, watch later. So because that takes away all my concentration for that task that I'm doing. Because multitasking, it means you're splitting your brain, so your brain is not focused to that particular task, and that's the number one danger around information overload, because all this information is coming in. So you try and minimize that by putting your phone in airplane mode. I strongly advocate for that, and I'm sure there are apps out there that can help you. I think it's called Freedom. Don't quote me on that, where it will all notification, if you use it, so you set the alarm for a certain period of time, so you use that app, and it will, if you're working for, let's say, 2 hours, for those 2 hours you don't get any notification whatsoever for your emails or your messages or your phone calls, anything. It won't come through. And once you put your phone back on, it will notify you had a message from so and so or an email from so and so. So it's actually utilizing all these things, trying to minimize as much information as you can get. Think about it. There's everywhere. There's somebody advertising, selling a course, having all information about what's happened around the world recently. There's so much notification. There's always, your phone is always pinging and there's something going off. So for you to be able to overcome all of that, you have to do something about it. And yeah, so try and avoid. So information should be on a need to know basis. Where are your goals? So I only follow, when it comes to Instagram, I only follow people that are going to help me grow as a person, business wise and financially, because I am learning from these channels. They're giving me all these tips and hacks that I can use to be a better person, to improve on my business or my finances. If it's not that, then occasionally I'll follow with Instagram, not on YouTube, but with Instagram, I do follow some fashion channels or some fashion bloggers or influencers, because I love their fashion. I love how they bring their clothes together, their outfits together, all their makeup and all of that, all their wigs and all that type of stuff. So, like I said, information. I use information on a need to know basis. Some emails, I get so much emails. All those just go into my spam. I don't even, if it's in my spam, then I'm not going to see. I'm not going to open that. I just delete everything from my spam. Unless someone tells me, oh, there's an email, please check your spam. Then I will check my spam. Until then, it's in my spam for a reason, so I don't check those emails. And yeah, like I always say, visualize your higher self, show up as them, and be the change that you want to see. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share how you manage to overcome this information overload. See you again. Thank you. Bye.